Barnes. I'm a neighbor of Warren's. When he asked me to speak, I don't normally get nervous speaking in front of people, but I'm nervous speaking about myself in front of people. So, story is about a year and a half ago. I was going through a trial in my marriage. We'd just gone on vacation. During the vacation, my wife was arguing with my son. We were on a cruise ship. He has autism. He's 24 years old, almost 24 years old, has autism. Mid-range autism, but he shuts down. There's a lot of different things he does. It makes it hard to communicate with him. So she just had blown up at him, and I said, this is enough. I can't take this anymore. We got back to the room. There's three groups of us. My stepdaughter and her husband, the two boys, and then myself. So we got back to our room, and I said, I'm done with this. I can't do this anymore. I said, I want a divorce. I said, how we're going about things, I can't continue to do this. And she said, is there something we can do? Can we seek counseling? Are you sure you want to do this? Is this going to be the end of our marriage? And I said, well, I can't make a call on that right now. I said, emotions are high. Give me a little bit to think about it. So she went out with the kids, right, on the cruise ship, and I stayed in the room. And when she got back, I said, yeah, let's see what we can do about counseling. Let's put a step forward. So when we got back to the area, I set us up for some counseling. We went to counseling, had a bunch of sessions. Mostly it was me listening. It wasn't a whole lot of me talking. She was explaining kind of all the things that I had done wrong in 13 years of marriage up to that point. Tough listening. So, and it wasn't coming from a point of I did this. It was understanding where she was coming from, right? So we get to the point where we're at the end of that series of counseling that we'd gone through. The counselor was getting ready to leave, and we didn't have anywhere to go. Right? We hadn't selected another counseling. My wife said, "Oh, we're at a good spot. We don't need to continue doing this. We think we've worked out most of our stuff." And I said, "Well, I think we should continue doing something." Nothing came up, right? And then Warren moved into the neighborhood. Little Facebook post said, "Hey, we got a group called Impact Players. If you guys want to come out and speak with us, or you have a band of brothers, everybody needs a band of brothers." And I said, well, that's kind of what I've been looking for. So in COVID, we moved during COVID, so we didn't get involved in a church when we got here. So we hadn't had that push to be together and to learn from God that we needed in our lives. Impact Players is what brought me back into that fold. So I've been through 3 sessions now, almost 4. Start out from the beginning. The biggest thing was just showing up. Like, no matter what you got going on, show up every day. Same thing in the marriage. So right now we're at a point in our marriage where it's never been better and it's never been worse. So we can take 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So she's going through stuff right now where she's getting ready to lose her job. She's got 27 years in healthcare. She works for Bon Secours Mercy Health. They're doing a downsizing nationwide, so she's losing her job, and she's training the people that are going to take over her job in the Philippines, right? So that goes away in February. I'm seeing 6 different specialists for medical issues right now, but I've never been happier in my marriage. You go through different things, finances, lack of intimacy, all those things. So building trust in that relationship is important, and understanding our purpose through God is what led me to Impact Players. So, good, bad. He gave me a time limit, so I'm kind of at that time limit. I got about 45 seconds. Leave you with this. Trust, treat each other how you'd want to be treated, respect each other, understand what they're saying. Don't listen to respond, listen to hear what they're saying. Servant leadership in your marriage and life with other people, and then thank people at the end of the day. A lot of times in marriage we forget to thank each other. So just say, hey, thanks for doing the laundry. Thanks for doing the dishes. Bring God back into your life, open a Bible, read it, pray to yourself, out loud, with the family, and set aside time just to do things as a family. That's it.